What's good, everyone, and welcome to the channel. Now, today is going to be a very good explore because guess what? We are about to explore Tampa, Florida. We're not just going to ride into some bad neighborhoods or some good neighborhoods. We're going to check out the downtown area. We're going to check out a lot of its history and historic places. And we're also going to check out one of the most interesting colleges that has a beautiful architect, and that's UT right here in Tampa, Florida. Now, if this is your first time tuning in, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you can keep up with all the vlogs that I post. Now, let's go explore Tampa, Florida. Tampa Bay has been home to people for thousands of years. Long before Europeans arrived, the Tobago thrived near today's Safety Harbor alongside with Cayusa to the south and the Porho along the Hillsborough River. When Spanish explorers landed in the 1500s, they failed to settle. Native resistance and European diseases wiped out much of the population by 1600, leaving the region quiet for centuries except for Cuban and native fishermen who built small seasonal camps along the bay. In 1821, Florida became U.S. territory, and just a few years later, Fort Brooke was built where downtown Tampa now stands. At first, Tampa was little more than a frontier outpost. By 1849, it was officially incorporated, but the Civil War brought Union blockade, an occupation that left Tampa poor, isolated, and struggling to survive. Everything changed in the 1880s. Phosphate was discovered. Henry Plant's railroad connected Tampa to the rest of the country, and cigar maker Vicente Martinez, Ybor founder Ybor City. Thousands of Cuban, Spanish, Italian, and Eastern Europeans immigrants moved here to work in the cigar industry, and Tampa quickly transformed into the cigar capital of the world. Through the 20th century, Tampa grew with new industries: MacDill Air Force Base, Busch Gardens, and the University of South Florida. Despite periods of corruption and organized crime, the city expanded into suburbs like New Tampa. What started as a small outpost has become one of Florida's largest, most diverse cities. Let's go see what this building right here is about. I see a sign right here says Tampa's Black History Museum. So that may be the museum right there, guys. guys, I wonder what this building used to be right here. In this area where I'm at in Tampa, I can see that they build brand new apartments in this whole area right around this building, and this building still sits here. No ifs, ands, or buts on it. And this is the back of it, guys, right here. Today I'm exploring Tampa, Florida, and we are about to check out a lot of historical monuments here. See this building right here, guys? Now that was a cool building right here. I just had to check it out. Now let's get back to exploring Tampa, Florida. Perry Harvey Sr., a powerful leader in Tampa African American community. As president of Longshoremen's Union Local Number 1407 in 1937 through 1972, he fought for better wages, benefits, and working conditions, helping to build a black middle class. He developed Tampa's first black-owned apartment building and plaza and played a key role in desegregating schools while serving on Florida's biracial committee. Art and history extended beyond Perry Harvey Sr. Park into Encore, a mixed-use community by the Tampa Housing Authority. Natalie Blake's 3 large ceramic tile murals captured Tampa's African American story, from its pioneers to the Scrub and Central Avenue. This park I'm at has a lot of history, black history, and I'm about to show you guys right now.
Had it all and possessed the courage to lose it all.
This mural honors business leaders who made Central Avenue a thriving hub for Tampa's African American community. Pictures are Moses White, Henry and Jean Joyner, C. Blythe Andrews Sr., with Perry Harvey Sr. and Watts Sanders Sr., all key figures who advanced civil rights and strengthened the neighborhood with essential goods, service, and leadership. Changes as you walk past. That's neat. And they all have history. All civil rights. History walk, civil rights. All right, everyone, let's get into some information about Tampa, Florida here. Tampa is a city located in Hillsborough County, Florida. Tampa has a 2025 population of 413,657. It is also the county seat of Hillsborough County. Tampa is currently growing at a rate of 1.26% annually, and its population has increased by 6.63% since the most recent census, which recorded a population of 387,924 in 2020. The median age in Tampa is 35.6 years, 35.6 years for males, and 35.6 years for females, making this a younger town. The average household income in Tampa is $117,408, and that's great. Tampa average per capita income is $51,830. The household income level shows a median of $71,302. Now, the poverty rate is a little higher than the national average at 15.93%. Let's get into the demographics here. White, 51.81%. Black or African American, 21.26%. Two or more races, 16.97%. Asian, 4.79%. Other race, 4.75%. Native American, 0.27%. Native Hawaiian or Pacific Islander, 0.15%. Now, let's talk about the marriage rate here in Tampa. And guys, it's lower than the national average at 38.1%. Male marriage rate, 39.1%. Female marriage rate, 37.1%. Now, let's get into the median property value here in Tampa, Florida. The median listing price is $476,000. The median sold price is $429,800. The median listing price per square foot is $295. Now, what's the high school graduation rate here in Tampa? And it's pretty decent at 88%. Last but not least, let's talk about the crime grade here in Tampa. Now, Tampa is all over the place when it comes down to the crime grade. Something different here because Tampa is separated by different areas, and each area has its own crime grade. Like North Tampa gets a B minus, the downtown area gets a B minus, and the Old West Tampa gets a C plus. Usually I go into more details about it, but since Tampa has so many, I am going to leave it as that. Jenkins Health and Technologies. Now guys, look at this here. Guess that's right there, the welcoming committee showing them the school, giving them a tour. Right there, guys. This is the chapel. The Skies Chapel Center for Faith and Values. So if you're looking to go to school here, y'all can go to this chapel. That is the Skies College of Business. This war brought the blue of the cold, bleak north and the gray of the sunny south into one great brotherhood and liberty to an oppressed people. As we explore Tampa, I decided to come check out UT, the University of Tampa, Florida. This school has a unique look, so I decided to show you guys that while we explore through Tampa. This old building here, guys, is beautiful. What a beautiful architect. Alright guys, let's go see what that is right there. It's hot and it's a beautiful day here in Tampa right now, and I'm about to go meet up with a partner of mine, Jay Holla. He's a native here in Tampa, Florida, and he's going to give us a great tour of some of the area, some history, and show me around and help us understand things that I don't know because I'm not a local of Tampa, Florida. a lot of historical signs out. I'm saying Italian on this one. Italian club life in Tampa.
exam room, offices.
And what days it open? Monday through Friday?
Yep. And on Saturdays too when they got the basketball game.
Oh, so it's a whole gymnasium.
Oh yeah. As poultry farm along with new home sites. By the late 1930s, Zion Cemetery had been intentionally erased. In November 1951, during the construction of the Robles Park Village Apartments, a government housing project constructed for low-income white citizens, 3 children's coffins were unearthed. Construction continued following a brief investigation that incorrectly determined they were part of the cemetery that had been completely removed from the site in the 1920s. The cemetery land at this point was covered by properties owned by Housing Authority and 2 private owners. By the mid-1960s, most residents of Robles Park Village Apartments were African American. Records show that the only few sets remains were removed from the Zion Cemetery, and the ground-penetrating radar and archaeological research conducted in 2019 and 2020 show that there's more than 400 burials remain in the cemetery. In 2021, efforts began to establish a permanent memorial to ensure the preservation of Zion Cemetery. May those interred here finally rest in peace. That's wild.
That's crazy.
That's wild. What that one we just read?
Yeah, it's 400. Zion's Cemetery, Tampa's first African American burial grounds, was founded in 1901 but later erased from maps and built over with homes, warehouses, and public housing. For decades, families unknowingly lived on top of the dead. In 2019, ground-penetrating radar revealed over 300 coffins still buried beneath Robles Park Village and nearby buildings. Locals used to whisper about strange noises, cold drafts, and shadows that moved at night. Many believe it's the restless spirits of those forgotten souls distributed under concrete. Today, efforts are underway to clear the land and turn it into a memorial park. But the haunting past of Zion Cemetery continues to cast a chilling shadow over Tampa, Florida. And you can see now as we drive through, they closed it down and relocated the families that lived in these housing projects. So this building here is built on a graveyard too. Wow. Wow, all these bodies here are on that project grounds, man. All these people here, man. It's crazy. They found pictures all the way back then, huh? Wow. They had people.
So this is the first African American cemetery in Tampa.
First African cemetery and put black people on top of it. Wow.
Proceed to the right. Turn left onto East 12th Avenue. At the stop sign, turn left onto North 12th.
Alright guys, I'm about to end this vlog right here. I enjoyed my time in Tampa. Now remember, Tampa is huge. So I probably only got 10% of what I came here to get. But my main focus was coming here for my daughter because she is here for college. So I had to help her with her stuff for her dorm apartment and all that. And then I hit the streets of Tampa and started doing some exploring. But again, Tampa is huge. It's so much you can see here. It's so many areas, and I only got probably 10%. So I'll be back to get more. I enjoyed my time here. So if this is your first time tuning in, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you can keep up with all the vlogs that I post. I'm about to go down here. My daughter's waiting on me. Get some food. Enjoy the rest of the day. And see what the night brings. Until next time, you guys, I'll catch you later.